this is the part where I usually say happy Saturday. It's your girl Alexis Davis, but it is not Saturday. I think today is Sunday, so it's a day after I should have been like uploading my video. So after uploading my last 2 videos, or my last 3 videos, including the candle video, I thought to myself like, okay, if I wanted to learn how to be a seamstress or a fashion designer or anything like that, or even a candle maker, what are some videos that's gonna really help me understand what I'm getting myself into? First of all, starting a business is very, very hard because a lot of the times there's nobody who's there to be like,
oh my god, yep, you're doing it right, you're in the right path to where you need to be going. So
you're just out here trying stuff, don't know if it's good, don't know if it's bad, you gotta wait to sell it or wait to test it or do whatever you gotta do. So, you know, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you like the other videos, because even if you are starting out, still check out the whole tube dress tutorial so you could see what it's like even sewing or getting started or whatever that you're trying to do. Just to give you some backstory about me, I started Flexington Fashion in 2016. I started making clothes for like people on campus. I was making clothes in class obviously, but it was not the clothes that's given for the girls, you know? It was like real like but I started making clothes for girls on campus, started participating in fashion shows, pop-up shops, working with models, making clothes for my friends, just doing like everything that I could do as a seamstress that's in school. Lexington Candles and Home Goods came about 2020. I was working at a candle shop, a big candle shop too. The job was wonderful. Like, I love talking to customers about candles and just smelling candles and just being in that moment with the customer and just staying like it was so much fun to it. But then the actual company and their values was just not what I effed with. So basically I was literally learning everything as I was going, and I was still going. You know how you're supposed to learn stuff, test it, then go? I was learning and doing. So now I'm wasting money. Now I'm wasting time. Now I'm like, it was just a lot going on. So I had to really step back and see what the hell I was missing for my foundation. Because the first thing you need when you start a business is foundation. You need the bricks to build where you're trying to go. Figure out what you even want for your business. So do you want to be online? Do you want to be a storefront? Do you want to sell to women? Do you want to sell to women and men? Do you want to sew, or do you like, what are some ways you can make money for your business? For example, like I am thinking about doing sewing classes just because it's like another extra form of income for me, and I'm not really stepping out my comfort zone. Like, I'm adding on to what I could do. So there's this thing, you know, everybody should know about it if you're starting a business plan. And if you do not know what a business plan is, then go to Google and Google it, and it will literally be there. Or even look for a business advisor that will help you go through a business plan so you know exactly what you should be writing down. But once you make that business plan, it's easy for you to take it to a bank and be like,
hey y'all, trying to start a business, need some money for this, need some money for that,
and have it in that business plan structure so they can be like,
okay, she really know what she trying to do. Like,
people feel more like they feel better about investing into you to support your business if they feel like you really understand your business, you know what you want for yourself, and you know what you're going to sell, and you know that you're going to make money. And even if you don't go to like a bank and you use like a family member to get a loan or a friend, they will feel more better looking at your business plan like,
okay, so let's know what she's talking about.
All right, if I loan her $500, I know that even if it may not, like, I may not get my money right away, she has a plan. Like, you know, she could tweak it. Like, the best thing about having a plan is that you could tweak it. If you do not have a plan, what can you tweak? Another important thing is figuring out who's your customer. And please do not say I'm trying to sell to everybody, because that's just not ideal. Like, selling to everybody is like, you're gonna make yourself go crazy. The best way to figure out who your customer is to make a consumer profile. So I started doing this, or I actually learned about consumer profiles in college when I was in one of my fashion classes. I can't remember. There's 2 different ways that you can do a consumer profile. One way is to actually do it like on a Word document. The best thing to add is the person's age, where they're located, where they may work, how much they make, other places they may shop at, how they shop, what colors attract them, what do they do in their free time, what do they wear when they're going out, what makes them feel important, what are their values, what benefits them, what are their struggles. This is like really a breakdown of how your customer thinks. Oh, a consumer profile too helps with marketing, because if you are marketing to young adults, what is one way young adults learn about new product or new fashion items or new services? Social media, Instagram, TikTok, they're always on there. So if you know about your customer, you know what colors they like, you know if they like short clips or long clips or whatever they may like to watch, or what they like to see, or they like aesthetically pleasing pictures, you can do that. You can deliver it, and it's a guarantee, or not guaranteed, good 9 out of 10, because you got all the knowledge that you know about your customer, and then you're just doing it. This part is super important too, because it helps you figure out exactly what you need to even start your business. So the best thing I tell you to do is make a list of everything that you're going to need, as far as equipment, any tools, or any extra hands or employees that you may need to actually get your business off the ground. You can write down those things too that I said, like figure out if you're going to be selling online, and if you're selling online, what website host are you going to use, or what logo are you going to use, or what colors are you going to use for your brand. Really figure out the core like foundation of your brand, so once you add new product to it, it's easy to just let it fall in line. Another important tip, and this is pretty much after like your foundation and you figure out who you're selling to, this is when you actually make the product. So once you make that product, say for instance if it's a candle, right, test your candle before you actually send it out to people. Because I actually bought like a set of these from Candle Science, and when I bought them and they delivered, one of them was actually cracked inside the box. I'm like, great, okay, now I know that I can't put a lot in a box when I ship it out to somebody, because God forbid that was my product. Now it's messed up. Now I gotta refund this person money, or whatever situation is gonna happen with that. Test how you're gonna make it. Test different ways to make it. Another example, my candle I showed you how I effed this up, but I had the right wax, had the right jar, had the wrong wick. And what if I would have just made it and it was like this? First of all, this is ugly too. I'm supposed to fix it. But what if I made this, right? And I fixed it up, made it all cute, smells amazing, right? And I sent it to someone, and then once they burned it, this happened. I didn't test my product. Make something for yourself. If you're like trying to sew and trying to get into like the seamstress world, make some outfits for yourself before you just start making patterns for all these different sizes. So what if it's like that minor little detail that's off, you have the opportunity to fix it. Another important thing is a testing party. I've never actually done this before, but it's very useful. Use your friends and your family. They're your fucking guinea pigs, okay? They don't have a choice. Use your kids, use your auntie, your uncle, your grandparents, anybody you gotta use to make sure your product is good for like the other people. And another important tip is do your research, okay? Go on social media, look up all these people who are in the same field as you, and learn as much as you can from them. What are they doing to make money? What platforms do they use? How do they communicate with their customers? How often do they post? Do they do more stories? Do they post on their actual like feed? Are they on a website? Are they taking phone calls? Are they doing email bookings only? Whatever they're doing, just try to take it all in to kind of help you figure out what works for your business. You don't have to do every single thing that everybody's doing, but as long as you have so much like different options, you could pick out the ones that you like, the ones that's comfortable for you to do, comfortable for your customers, and you can like, you know, get better, because that's the goal. Another important thing is talk to a financial or a business advisor. This is going to be golden. So like I said, I was talking to a business advisor at Buffalo State College, and they have a small business department. They did not tell me to say this, but I'm saying this because I learned so much from them, just being in classes with them and just like throwing my ideas out there and having them give me their feedback and really help me out. So try to find like a small business department in your area. See if you can get any information that you need to start your business. Like they literally gave me the foundation to start exactly what I'm trying to do. Facebook groups too. I'm actually in a Facebook group for candle makers, and they are everything. Literally, if my candle, it goes bad, if it changes, like this situation, I'm gonna keep bringing this candle up. This situation, I put this in a candle group, and I'm like,
I don't know what I did. It smells good, y'all, but I don't know what's wrong with it. What did I do? How can you guys, like, you know, help me? Like, help me.
And then I think maybe like 7 people dropped a comment and was like,
Oh no, girl, you got the wrong wick. Like, it's clearly the wrong wick.
some girl was like,
Maybe try this wick. Another girl was like, try 2 of the wicks and see if that works.
but just being in Facebook groups helps so much because everybody is starting something. And even if they already are, oh my god, my lips dry. Even if they are super successful already, they're there to help. Like, shit just happens all the time. So take as much information as you can from everybody. Go on YouTube. YouTube is the best. People just type anything on YouTube and everything pops up. Read books, go to the library, go on Amazon. Try to take in as much knowledge as you can. Everybody is not good at everything, so the best thing for you to do is outsource to anybody that can help add to your business. If you are a fashion designer and you need to outsource to a seamstress, then get a seamstress. If you need a graphic designer to make cool designs for your t-shirts, get a graphic designer. Get a photographer if you need somebody to take better pictures than like the pictures you have, or use a better camera. Whatever you're gonna do, just like don't be afraid to ask for help. So say for example, like if you're like me, I was very insecure, but I was trying to do a fashion business at the same time. So I'm like, oh my god, like I'm making all these cute ass pieces, but I can't put them on. Well, in my head, I'm like, I can't put them on, I can't wear them. How am I supposed to promote this product? Like, until I felt comfortable, I was using models, and I'll still use models to this day. This is the most important advice for me to give you, because I feel like I got this advice before I started school, and I didn't take it as serious until like I actually hit like rock bottom for me. And this is to have faith. Like, have faith in yourself, have faith in God, whatever you believe, have faith in that while you're going through this. Because like I said, when you start a business, nobody's going to tell you if you're right or you're wrong, or what you're doing, or how to help you, until you actually start to make shit, and then people could like give you feedback. But while you're doing it, and even while you're getting feedback, have faith in yourself, because if you don't have faith in yourself, nobody's going to have faith in you. Literally, if you downplay your business and you treat your business like a little business, people want to treat your business like a little business. And do you want to be a little business? I don't think so, because we doing big things out here, okay? But this follows the faith part, okay? Manifestation, okay? Manifestation. And this is important because once you actually have your business and you got the foundation or whatever you're trying to do, or even before you even try to figure that out, start to manifest the things that you want for your business. Man, I get so happy when I start talking about manifestation, because it works so much for me. Like, I will visualize things, I will write stuff down, I will release energy, I will accept, like, and I have this whole process. Maybe if you guys want to, you know, see how I actually manifest things, then let me know, drop a comment below. But manifestation, like I said, is very important because it helps you get what you want from the universe and also give to the universe. So I feel like for me, and I'm gonna say this again, I was very insecure once I got into my business, and I'm a fearful person, and it's not my fault, you know, I just was raised on fear. So I'm a fearful person. I have fear of embarrassment, public speaking. Doing this right now is scary. I had to learn that I have to trust myself, that everything isn't just gonna be easy. Like, I'm just not gonna always get the answers and be able to do everything
perfectly, and everybody's gonna love everything, and it's gonna be glitter and butterflies and all that extra shit.
Something you never know who's watching, or what people are gonna say until you do it. Like, just do it. And I had to get out of my own head and just do it. So manifesting that, like, that, to get rid of like fear out of like my mind when it comes to my business, was very important, because it opened me up to doing different things for my business and not being so scared to be out there. I remember being in class once, and this girl, and I I wouldn't say I was so envious of her, but I was envious of like her just like not nonchalant attitude. Like I remember her coming up to me like, hey,
yeah, I have a business, I do this, I do that.
And in my head, I'm like, oh my god, like she's so cocky, like.
Okay, but she was marketing her business, and guess who the fuck went on her website?
Like me, the bitch that was over there judging her, like, why is she like so like my business is this, my business is that,
and we don't always have to like those people, because sometimes people do be extra like, yes,
I'm a very important fashion designer, and my designs are just like.
But you can't be mad at those people for being so like confident about their shit. Like they're confident, they know their shit is good, they know their shit work, so why are you afraid? That's how I had to really get in my own head, like, why are you so afraid to do your shit? Do you, like, who gives a fuck? If nobody likes it, then nobody likes it. At least you know that you put it out there, and then you're gonna do something else, and you're just gonna keep building, just keep being consistent and keep doing this shit. And look, I am their example. I was scared of this YouTube shit, and I am 4 videos deep, bitch. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 5th one. Now I'm playing, I'll be back next week, but yeah, you never know what people would think, so just manifest the shit that you want. This part is very important, because I've seen so many of my friends, so many people that I see like on social media start a business and then just stop. Like they will sell mugs, bitch, and just stop, and then you're like, what the hell happened? Like they just don't want to do their business anymore. Like what's going on? Like, do not give up on yourself. Never give up, even if shit gets rough. If you get to a point where you feel like your back is against the wall and you like I live with that lady that was like, him over there. But don't give up on yourself. Like just keep going. Shit is gonna get hard. Like I said, I've been making clothes since 2016 for people, and I've gotten to points in 2016 where I was like,
this ain't for me. I don't know why I'm in school for fashion. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a terrible idea. I should have been doing this. I'm not gonna make any money. And then once I started, then I'm like, oh my god, I'm not making money fast enough. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody's telling me anything. I'm confused, I'm lost, I'm depressed, I've been eating ramen. Like,
it's just so much going on. And for me, I'm like, fashion is what I live and I breathe. Do I dress like it every day? Hell no, I look like a bum majority of the time. But fashion is what I love. I got passion for fashion. How cliche is that? But yes, I do. And bitch, like, I'm not giving this up, because if I give up, I'm giving up on myself. And I don't know about you, but I plan on having kids in the future, and I want to tell my kids to chase your dreams. Like chase it like there's no tomorrow. And I don't want them to look at me and be like, but you wanted to be a fashion designer, you wanted to do this and this, and you didn't do it, but you want me to chase my dreams? And then another thing that you don't have to do, but it's a tip from like me, teach other people. Like, be helpful. I used to be one of them people that if you come to me, you're like,
so how do you make your clothes?
I'm like,
why do you want to know?
Like, but now I have to think like people literally want to know because they want to do the same thing, and it doesn't make us seem like competition. We in the same fucking shit together. Like we not competitors, we're teammates. Unless it's like the Krabby Patty secret formula kind of thing, and you feel like if I give this to somebody, like it's clicked for me, then you know, that's okay. But teach, you know, and that's another way for you to make income too, because you could even do like Zoom classes, you could do informationals, you could do YouTube videos, you could do whatever you want, teaching people. You can actually do one-on-one classes like I said I wanted to do, so stay tuned for that too, because if I do sewing classes, I want you to DM me and be like, hey girl, I want to learn how to sew, and I could help you. And then to piggyback off of that one, this is my last tip: protect yourself. And this means, yes, protect yourself in the bedroom, but also protect your work. So if you are dealing with manufacturers, if you're dealing with clients, if you're dealing with other influencers or fashion designers or whoever you're dealing with, protect your shit in a way that you can give them some type of information to work together, but not enough that they could like copy your whole entire shit. Take teaching others and protecting yourself, look at both. And when you have a situation and be like, if I teach this to somebody, am I gonna fuck myself over, or can I teach them a certain amount of it and be okay? So please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to be very successful on here and trying to reach as many people who are in the fashion industry or the candle making industry, trying to learn and get better. I want to connect with you guys, so please subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video. Like this video if you enjoy videos like this, and comment below any ideas that you may have for me. Love you guys. Don't know when I'm gonna see you again, but I'm gonna see you really soon.